So you're thinking about trading rush hour traffic for rustling leaves and Starbucks runs for general store gossip? Today we're crossing state lines and we're diving headfirst into the great Southern showdown, Georgia versus Tennessee. In this corner we have Georgia, home of peach cobbler, porch swings, and more waterfalls than your ex's Instagram story after a breakup. And in the other corner we have Tennessee, land of country music, zero income tax, and people that pronounce Appalachian like it owes them money. We're going to be comparing cost of living, property taxes, access to medical care, and a whole bunch of other stuff in this video. Because nothing says adulting like wondering how much you're going to pay for a doctor and wondering where you can buy a decent pair of socks. Let's find out which Southern gym is right for you. Or maybe at least we can help you find a house that doesn't have a goat as your neighbor and a Dollar General as your only form of nightlife. Hey everybody, my name is Tim Gibson and my channel is all about North Georgia real estate. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you are thinking about moving to North Georgia or if you're considering listing your home for sale in North Georgia, please contact me. My info is right here on the screen. Okay, so we are coming up on the college football season, and as you may know, in the South, college football is king. And one of the big rivalries in the Southeast Conference is Georgia versus Tennessee, and that's what we're going to focus on today. So at a state level, what is it like to live in Tennessee versus Georgia? We'll start with Tennessee. One of the big reasons why people choose to move to Tennessee is that there's actually no income tax. So obviously that is a bonus living in Tennessee or choosing to move to Tennessee. Tennessee actually has a little bit lower cost of living, especially in terms of housing. Median home values in Tennessee are somewhere around $305,000, just under $310,000. And the median home price in Georgia is right around $323,000. Now keep in mind, we are taking the entire state of Tennessee and the entire state of Georgia in this little section here. Obviously, different parts of the state are going to have different prices. Housing costs in Tennessee are somewhere around 25% below the national average. When you compare that to Georgia, Georgia is somewhere around 22.5% below the national average. Property taxes in Tennessee are a little bit lower than the state of Georgia, although Georgia does offer a $2,000 homestead exemption if your primary residence is in Georgia, and that's $2,000 off of the assessed value of your home. Like I mentioned, Tennessee does not have a state income tax, while Georgia has a flat income tax, but also provides some senior benefits. You got a Social Security tax exemption and up to a $65,000 deduction for retirement income. Another important factor of living really anywhere is what's your access like to healthcare and medical care. Tennessee has some great hospital networks, especially close to major metropolitan areas like Chattanooga and Nashville. Georgia also provides lots of top-tier medical facilities, especially around the Atlanta area because it's the largest city in Georgia. Also into Northeast Georgia in Gainesville, which has the Northeast Georgia Medical Center and the surrounding area. Of course, these are very general terms, but your real access to medical care is going to be dependent greatly on where exactly you choose to live. So if you live in a very rural town in Tennessee or in Georgia, you're probably gonna have a hard time finding medical care close by. From a shopping and amenities standpoint, the closer you are to a major metropolitan area, the more likely you are to find all the things you need. Atlanta is the largest city in Georgia and the capital, with somewhere around 8 or 9 million people in the entire metro area. So just about anything you could ever want to find, you can find in Metro Atlanta. All your big box retail stores, boutique shops, high-end shopping, all of that can be found around Atlanta. You also have tons of corporate headquarters located in the Metro Atlanta area. Lots of Fortune 500 companies are located in Atlanta as well. A couple that come to mind: Delta Airlines, Coca-Cola, UPS, Home Depot, and the list goes on. There's quite a few more that are located in Atlanta. Tennessee also has some large metro areas, primarily Nashville, which is the basically the center of the music world right now, especially country music. There's lots of other music that's happening in Nashville as well. Chattanooga is a popular area, sort of an up-and-coming area in Tennessee. It's actually right there on the border of Northwest Georgia and Tennessee. And sometimes people choose to move to Chattanooga because they want a little bit of a city feel, but they don't want to be close to a very large city like Atlanta. The metro area of Chattanooga is somewhere around 500,000–600,000 people. Also, Memphis is a large city in Tennessee, and probably most famously known for being the FedEx headquarters. I used to work for UPS, so I'm partial to Atlanta and UPS and FedEx. No way, can't do it. I'm just kidding. As far as outdoor and recreation, this is a very easy comparison in my mind because they're so obviously so close to each other. Georgia and Tennessee are very, very similar. You got lots of outdoor beauty. You have the same mountain range, the Appalachian Mountains that go through Georgia and Tennessee. Mountains, lakes, rivers, beautiful trees, beautiful fall foliage. Everything that you would want can be found in either Tennessee or in North Georgia, especially if you love to be outdoors. Okay, so to just boil all this down real quick, let's recap it. Tennessee has a little bit cheaper housing, a little bit lower property taxes. Georgia has slightly higher taxes, and exemptions do exist though for those in Georgia. No income tax in Tennessee, a little bit higher in Georgia, but you do have some exemptions for senior citizens. Healthcare, I would say, is generally comparable, although some of the best hospitals around are located in the Atlanta area. Shopping and amenities, I would say you're gonna have better options in the Atlanta metro area just simply by nature of having such a gigantic population. Outdoor activities are very comparable. If you love to be outdoors, you can find just about the same type of things. Waterfalls, hiking, trout fishing, all of that good stuff in both states. Okay, so let's boil this down and see what this actually looks like from a local perspective. And because, like I mentioned, we're getting very close to the college football season, we picked two college towns. We're talking Athens, Georgia, home of the Georgia Bulldogs, who actually won the College Football National Championship back-to-back, 2021-2022. And last I checked, the old Tennessee Volunteers, it's been quite a while. I think it's in the 90s when they won their last national championship. So I'm going to give the edge to North Georgia here. Okay, so Athens, Georgia. What is the median sales price of a home in Athens, Georgia, Clark County? Median sales price in Athens in Clark County is $375,000. And in Knoxville, Tennessee, home of the Tennessee Volunteers, I think the median sales price is somewhere around $391,000, so it's a little bit higher in Knoxville. I've been to Athens quite a few times, and I've been to Knoxville quite a few times, and both are great places to live from what I hear, and both are great college towns. So if you like that feel, then I would say you probably can't go wrong with it. So what's the point? If you want to save some money on housing and you want no income tax, then maybe Tennessee is the right choice for you. But if you want top tier healthcare, you want access to a sort of a bustling metropolis area, and you want to be close to the world's busiest airport in Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson Airport, maybe North Georgia is the right choice for you. All right, so that's the end of the video. Tell me what you thought. If you have been to Tennessee and if you've been to North Georgia, or maybe you're trying to decide between the two, tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you like and dislike about both places in the comments. My number's on the screen. We'll see you on the next video.